Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're going to look at Envolver, FAC Envolver, which has just come out. So it's an envelope follower. So there are a couple of things that you have to do to get this to work properly. Okay, so it's basically a 2-channel. It defaults to CC1 and CC2. Don't let that worry you or bother you. It doesn't. I'll show you exactly how you set this up, and once you see what this can do, you'll think this is amazing. So there are a couple of ways you can use Envolver. The most important thing is you need to be able to route MIDI. Okay, that's important. You'll see why. You also need to have your transport running in the door of choice. Now, at the moment, AUM is just perfect for this, but there's another app coming out soon as well. And Fred Anton Covest, he's in discussion with other door manufacturers as well about implementing this kind of thing. So first of all, to set FAC up properly, we'll need to route the MIDI somewhere. So first of all, we'll just open a synth to start. We'll have an audio unit extension, and we'll choose Mood Synthesizer. And I've got this plugged into my Oxygen keyboard. So we open this little thing here, and I'll choose my keyboard here. And there it is. There's the sound. Okay. And then I'm going to also open here the standard internal AUM filter and EQ, and I'm going to choose a low pass filter for this. Okay, because it's the most obvious one to see this working properly. Okay, so first of all, the most important thing we need to do is go over here to this little thing here, and we go to MIDI control here. And you see, it'll say here, MIDI sources. We need to open this and select Envolver here. Don't select it here, just go and do it here. Okay, so MIDI control, MIDI sources, Envolver. Back to this, and then channel 1. And then everything that is on channel 1, you will be able to route MIDI to. So you'll have FAC Envolver there, you'll have Mood. But I'm going to start this with simple, okay? Frequency, I'm going to tap on this. It's already on CC1, so we'll hit learn, click on this here, channel 1, okay? And then we'll go tap it again, and we'll see that the range, well, we'll leave the range massive from 0 to 100% for the frequency. And then we shall tap on a resonance here again. I'll still check channel 1 and learn. And then I'll leave that on, I'll leave it on CC2. Actually, no, I'll put it on CC1. Don't worry about that neither. Oh, go stick on CC2. It doesn't really matter for now, but you'll see. Right? Actually, no, I'm just going to definitely leave it on CC1. There's a reason I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So now what we have is it's set up. We have Envolver now. We'll control the low pass filter. I'll just open it here, and I'm going to move it down here. So if I press play and then play a note on Mood. You see, now this is where we can make our adjustments. So we'll have it quite deep. This is CC2, you see. Now, if I go over now to CC2, that's controlling the frequency. And this is what I want to show you. Channel 1 again, and we'll go to resonance now. And because that's been used by another channel, we'll choose CC2 to control the resonance. Okay, so. And make sure to switch on. So now we have Envolver. Don't forget you have to have your transporter. Now we have Envolver completely controlling the low pass filter we have set up, and we like we said, we've seen our adjustments there. Great. Okay, so, and of course you can do this for anything. So you could have it controlling parameters in Mood and etc, etc, etc. Okay, so let's clear this session out. And let's set up something else. Now, this is going to be super useful for sidechaining and transgating and things like this. So this is very cool beans. So first of all, again, we're going to go to Audio Unit Extension. And I'm going to set up a Ruismaker drum machine. Then I'm going to set up another channel here, and I'm going to do this audio unit extension, and I'm going to go down and set up a Rozeta XOX, right? And then here I am going to open another audio unit extension, and for the purposes of this demo, I'm going to use iSEM, which takes a little bit of time to load, but there may be a quick edit. Oh, there it is. And then I'm going to route my iSEM to my Oxygen keyboard, just like I did with Mood. And this Ruismaker here, I'm going to open this and route this to the XOX here. So I want the XOX to play Ruismaker when I press my transport bar like this. So now it's playing. We can open this and you can see that it's tracking along. So all I need to do, bass drum is highlighted. I'll just add some bass drum. And there it is. We'll just make that doubly loud there. Okay. So that's chugging along nicely in the background. We can close that. Now, we'll stop that a sec. I am going to set up a Envolver underneath the Ruismaker here. So audio unit extensions, and we'll go down and we find it here. There it is. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Envolver to control the volume for this initially. Okay. So we want to do it like this. We want to do this again. Go to MIDI control, MIDI sources, Envolver. Okay. Back to there. Now channel 3, I want Envolver to control channel 3. So I'm sending MIDI data to channel 3. And now you see, you can send it to all these parameters in iSEM if you want to. So you can see how cool this is going to be. But what we're going to do is we're going to do the volume. And I'm going to go all the way back down there to CC1 and channel 1 again, it doesn't matter, learn. And I'm going to leave, I'll leave the thing at 100% because we can adjust it inside what's it. So there we go. We have our volume now will be being controlled by this. So I'll press play. Okay, so if I play iSEM now, it would be a bit weird because it'll be quiet, so you need to make adjustments inside Envolver. You can just about hear it, right? So we open Envolver and we can just... And then we could choose like maybe a couple of presets. I'll stick with that one, I think. Make my own adjustments. So it's freaking out a bit there. So we need to make some sort of controlled. That'll do it. Knock the volume up a little bit. Now don't forget, now I can put like maximizers on there and stuff like that. In fact, I could put maximizer on there from Fred. Now that's tracking along. What we can do is some cool stuff now. So let's just play a chord. Sorry. And then let's start to. Now, that's all very well. Let's stop that a sec. So let's apply an effect to this. Let's apply something like, Oh, I don't know. Let's apply Cosmonaut, because Cosmonaut's cool beans. Okay, so let's maybe choose a different sound in iSEM. It's a bit more percussive. Or I can just... Anyway, so we can do that. And then we can also now go back into our MIDI controller again, go to channel 3, and we can see that we have Cosmonaut here. And let's choose, like, you know, you can go absolutely crazy here. So we could say, like, okay, let's control the chorus effect. And now here we go. We can control the chorus effect with maybe, let's go CC2. Let's choose this. Let's go bang. And what will happen now? Let's press play. Now, why aren't I controlling my chorus effect? This is a question, isn't it? Do I need to... So I've obviously done something wrong here. Let me... no. Let me see. Have I got it switched off? Yeah. Watch. Here we go. And that's controlling the chorus on Cosmonaut, so we can make some adjustments there to channel 2. Maybe we can hear... Oh no, we don't want to do that. Sorry about that. Let's remove that channel. Let's do something else. Let's try it, adjusting the parameter on iSEM. So what would be happen here? Sorry, Nick. Let's get it to control the cutoff on iSEM. And don't forget, it's an AUv3, so you can add more of these. Okay, so let's see, channel 3, where we got now, iSEM. We just got to find our cutoff. Somewhere it will be. Am I missing something here? Filter cutoff, will it be? Let's stop that a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Channel 3. iSEM. Oh, wait a sec. Here we go. So we'll get CC1 lane to control the cutoff. So not sure why again that's not working. We shall see. Parameters. Cool. That's annoying, that is. Anyway, guys, you get the idea. You can set up all sorts of cool stuff. I did have it controlling the... That's Cosmonaut. iSEM. Oh. I didn't. There you go. And we can increase. We can make it do something. But at this point, you might want to put another Envolver in. So there you go. There you go, guys. There's a quick look at that. Now, you know, you could go on and on and on. But the thing to remember is that when you're routing the MIDI, you must make sure that your MIDI source is selected before you can do anything. Otherwise, you'll be messing around and you'll be thinking, why can't I? And then you need to assign, like, for instance, in channel 3, you need to assign the parameter that you want to control, whether it be the volume or whatever, or iSEM's parameters, or this, or whatever you add here. You need to make sure that it is on 1 or 2, depending on which part of Envolver you want to use to control the synth or the effect or whatever. You know, and then you can, and bearing in mind, you could get like, you could get number 2, channel 2, to control something else inside iSEM, or you could put another Envolver in to do that as well. But it doesn't matter about the channel warnings coming up because you're sending information independently anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. There'll be links in the description of Envolver below. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I tried to make it as clear as possible, without it getting too complicated. But like I said, it's at the moment AUM is absolutely ideal for this because it allows you to send crazy MIDI routing to anything that's inside AUM. And I you know, probably Beatmaker 3 does as well. I don't know. So, you know, I've only used it with AUM because it's easier to show you what's actually going on. So there you go, guys. Some cool stuff you can do with Envolver, and don't forget, you can just go mad. You could just get some crazy stuff going. I mean, you don't even need to have the options for Envolver are great because you can sidechain like with, where is it? Without the audio, as long as your transport is running. There's a couple of important things to remember. Transport has to be running, and also the MIDI source has to be selected to be Envolver. And if you add another one, there'll be another Envolver there, so you select that as well, etc., etc., with it being an AUv3. Okay, guys, yep, top job. I'll see you later.